Hey guys, if you're watching this, there's a good chance that you're not where you want to be in life right now. Maybe you tried something and it didn't quite work out. A business, a side hustle, or maybe a fitness journey. But no matter what you did, you felt stuck and didn't see results. And here's the honest truth. Most people sabotage their own success without even realizing it. And the worst part is you're probably doing something right now that is sabotaging you from getting the results you want. If you ever felt stuck, like you've been trying and just nothing seems to be working, it could be because of one of these next 5 habits that I'm gonna lay out for you. And no, you don't have to quit your job to be successful. You just have to stop doing these 5 things. All right, so this one's brutal. You think you need to wait for the perfect time, for when you have more money, for when the conditions are right. Let me tell you, friends, this is a lie. Think about it, guys. Amazon started in the garage. Facebook started in a dorm room. The people who truly succeed aren't the ones that wait for the right time, but the ones that jump and get started and create that action. One thing I used to do is I used to spend so much time planning my next moves that I never got started. I spent months and months planning and analyzing what am I going to do next, planning each move, and nothing really happened. And that was one of the biggest issues I had getting started and getting successful. Yeah, I used to do this. I spent months planning, trying to make sure everything was perfect. I had all my ducks in a row and I never got started. Meanwhile, people just jumped right on in and found success after trial and error, which is truly the best way to do it. And before you're thinking that, oh, I can't just quit my job and just get started with the business, guys, that is crazy. You should never do that. That is a big myth. Anyone who says quit your job and start a business is leading you down the wrong path. You could easily start a side hustle while working a 9 to 5 or even take less hours. So there's always a way. Work on it in your free time. Put in an hour here, an hour there until you start seeing results, seeing something that you could trust and that's consistent. Then we can start thinking about, hey, maybe I'll cut my hours and maybe I'll quit my job. So put in the work. You'll start seeing the results. So no more excuses. You don't need more time. You need to get started. Number 2, overthinking. Overthinking is just fear disguised as logic. You tell yourself that you need to prepare more, but really, you're just afraid to fail. I know people who spent years talking about and planning on starting their business or their YouTube channel, and to this day still haven't got started. Meanwhile, someone just threw their first video online. Yeah, it might have been terrible, but they learned from it. And eventually, they'll make money from it. So in my opinion, speed and action always beats perfection and planning. So you definitely want to do a little bit of planning, but get started no matter what the case is. Okay, guys, so this next one, number 3, this one bugs me the most. This is caring about what other people think about you. Oh man, there's nothing that frustrates me the most. I tell you, this one hits me the hardest. Like how many times have you stopped yourself from posting something because you're worried about how it's gonna make you look or what other people might say or think? Ugh. And let's be honest, 99% of the people do not care what you have going on. They don't care. And the 1% that doesn't have the balls to actually go ahead and do it themselves. So keep that in mind. I've literally seen people quit 1 week into a brand because they thought their other friends might say something or might think something or might not see them sell enough t-shirts. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I've literally seen people destroy their own success because they're afraid of looking stupid. Meanwhile, you have other people out there looking stupid from day one and now they're rich. And I get it. You're thinking, what if my coworkers find out? Oh, what are they gonna say? Everyone's gonna be talking about me in the office. What if people judge me for starting something on the side? What if I fail? And so what? Are they paying your bills? Are they running your life? Do you really care what these people think about you? Are you really gonna let them hold you back in life from succeeding, from reaching greatness? Basically, if you let their opinions affect you, you're handing over your future to these strangers. Yeah, I mean, they're coworkers, but they're strangers, guys. Once you're out of that workplace, you're probably not going to talk to 99% of these people, just like the 99% of people that don't care about what you're posting. So number 3, stop worrying about people who ain't paying your bills. And then number 4, guys, is quitting too soon. Most people don't fail because their idea was bad. They fail because they quit when it was just too hard or before they saw the success. Most people don't fail because their idea was bad. They fail because they quit before they ever reach the success. I can't say that word. Oh my God. Most people don't fail because their idea was bad. They fail because they quit before things ever got a chance to take off. They quit in the first week because their first launch got no sales, got no eyes. They quit because their first YouTube video got 2 views and it was them and their mom. Don't let that happen to you. Imagine if you had to dig 100 feet to reach the goal, but you quit digging at 99 feet. Imagine being that guy. Don't let that happen to you. Don't be that guy, guys. So at one point, things got so slow, felt like things weren't working and the walls were closing on us, the money was drying up, and I was really seriously looking for a job. Luckily, before quitting altogether, I tried a few more things and eventually something worked and we duplicated it, replicated it, and here we are today. It's still working. So always tell yourself, just give it one more shot. Just give it one more shot. Never quit. Yeah, I can only imagine actually quitting and I wouldn't be here making this video for you today. So another thing to think about, if you do just start and you see massive success, just keep in mind that you might not be able to replicate it. So you don't want to go ahead and quit that nice paying job that's keeping all the bills paid quite yet. Let's make sure that we can prove that what you have going on is replicable, or prove that you could repeat what you got going on. And once you can prove it for at least a season, or for a year, I should say, then you're ready. I obviously don't have the stats on it, but it's safe to say that most entrepreneurs, most business and brands aren't overnight successes. It takes time, effort, probably a few failed businesses before they actually reach the pinnacle, which hopefully one day, I mean, I don't think I've reached it. I'm still growing. I'm pretty successful, but nowhere near where I want to be. So you're going to stay here and see where we go. All right, guys, so we're at the last one. We're at number 5. It's making excuses instead of making adjustments. A lot of people fail, not because they weren't capable, but because they spent more time making excuses instead of adjustments. You've probably heard someone say, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, the market is too saturated. But yet then right after that, you see someone in the same market with the same amount of money and the same amount of 24 hours a day as you be successful. So don't let that be an excuse. Don't let anything be an excuse. Never make excuses. Hold yourself accountable, guys. Remember, the problem isn't your situation. It's how you handle it and what you do with your situation that makes you successful in life. I mean, I've seen single parents, full-time workers, people working more than full-time, still be able to build successful businesses on the side because they prioritized it and made time. They adjusted, they sacrificed screen time, woke up early, stayed up late, and even worked on their lunch breaks. Didn't take a break at work and just kept working. And before you say it's different, I don't have enough time, let me ask you this. How many hours a day do you spend scrolling TikTok, watching Netflix, watching YouTube, or even playing video games? Even if you cut out just 1 hour, that's 365 hours a year you could dedicate to your business or to growing something or just to improve your life. Just remember, successful people don't blame their situation, they adapt to it. Hey guys, so those are the 5 habits that ruin your success. Let's figure out, what do we do to break those habits? Step 1, pick something and start today. No more waiting, let's get going. Step 2, accept that failure is part of the process. You're gonna suck at first, so what? Step 3, stop overthinking and just put in the work. The worst case scenario, nothing happens. The best case scenario, you blow up. Not literally. Step 4, keep your job, build that side hustle, and let it take over when it's ready. That way you're not making a risky move, you're actually making a smart one. And remember this, the people who win aren't the smartest, most talented, it's the ones that refuse to quit and take action. Which one are you? All right, guys, so now I want to hear from you. Which one of these bad habits is holding you back the most? Drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe because I got some insane videos coming up for you guys. And you don't want to miss that. Most people will click off this video, but I know you're different. You're smart. You take action. You don't quit. See you next time.